We live in a time where it's cool to be evil. And if you are speaking the truth, then you are considered lethal. Dang. Please do not let them deceive you. The Most High is coming back soon with vengeance and wrath for the evil. I do not care if they kill me. You see, 'cause my soul is immortal. The money and gold not important. The Most High restoring the order. I pray for your sons and your daughter. For real.
Hey, what's good, family? So I wanted to get into this study on weakness and just get back to the basics a little bit. I actually did this study with my kids recently, so it should be a good one. It was fun. It was fun for them. It's always fun when you draw, right? So anyway, so this represents you, okay? And here's your weakness, and here's your strength. Basically, well, let's take a look at 1 John chapter 3. Okay, it says, "Now he who keeps his commandments," okay, him being King Yeshua, right? "He who keeps his commandments abides in him, and he in him. And by this we know that he abides in us, by the Ruach whom he has given us." Okay, so those who have the faith and keep the commandments of Yeshua, okay, when that happens, okay, then he abides with you, okay, in your weakness. And he says, then he's going to send the Ruach, right, the Ruach HaKodesh into you, okay? Bear with me on this drawing here of a bird. All right, that was terrible. Oh, man. Goodness. Oh, okay. Actually, that works. All right, so bear with me, family. All right, so this is supposed to be like the dove representing the Ruach, okay? But anyway, so they're both abiding in you, and when they're both abiding in you, these Ruach, okay, these spirits are attracted to you, okay? So these are spirits, and it's not really necessarily like you specifically, but they see who abides in you, right? So they see the Ruach HaKodesh, they see King Yahusha or Yeshua in you, and so, or for you Gentiles, King Jesus, and so they are attracted to them, okay? And that's when these spirits start clinging to you as well, okay? Now the problem, though, is when we believe in ourselves, in our own strength, okay? So when you start relying on your strength, that's when these Ruach, these spirits, are attracted to wickedness, okay, to darkness. All right, so then you end up with ego and pride and folly and, you know, all these other spirits. And notice that with this one, ego and pride and humility, those are kind of opposites, but we have the wisdom of Yah here in your weakness, and then opposite from her is folly. And I did that on purpose because sometimes folly can be mistaken for the wisdom of Yah. Okay, and that's dangerous because you do have those kind of spirits where they are basically counterfeits. Okay, so folly is the counterfeit to wisdom. This is shown in 1 Corinthians. Okay, so we go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1. I'm going to start in verse 18. So it says, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of Yah. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the dispute of this age? Has not Elohim made foolish the wisdom of this world? You see what he did there? Okay? The wisdom of this world. That's the counterfeit wisdom. For since in the wisdom of Yah, the world through wisdom did not know Yah, it pleased Yah through the foolishness of the message preached to save those who believe. For the Yahudim request a sign, and Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Mashiach crucified, to the Yahudim a stumbling block, and to the Greeks foolishness. Okay? So let me go back to this. So those who have folly on them despise wisdom. They don't recognize who she is and her authority that she comes with. Okay? And it's the same for those who are living in the Ruach, who abide in King Yeshua, right? So they have the wisdom of Yah, and therefore they clearly see who she really is over here. Okay, let's continue though. Okay, but we preach Mashiach crucified, to the Yahudim a stumbling block, and to the Greeks foolishness, or the Gentiles. See? Okay, but to those who are called both Yahudim and Greeks, or Gentiles, Mashiach, the power of Yah and the wisdom of Yah, because the foolishness of Yah is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yah is stronger than men. Okay, there's that weakness. Okay, so this explains when Paul's saying, oh man, I can't remember it might be in Corinthians as well. I think it's in 2 Corinthians, but he brings up being perfected in your weakness, but that's what he's talking about. So in your weakness, you are actually much stronger because of who abides in you. Okay, so that's what he means when he says, in my weakness, I am strong, because that's when, the Most High is working through you in your weakness. And then you have all these Ruach that are attracted to him, right? But in your strength, you have all these spirits, and the Most High cannot work in you because you left him, right? He was abiding in your weakness. So when you rely on your strength, you end up leaving him. Okay, by the way, this I put fear over here. I just wanted to explain this as well. So this fear, when I have fear in the side of strength, it's a ruach of fear. Okay, so that's completely different from the fear of Yah. Okay, so if we go to Proverbs 8, there's actually a definition of what it means in regards to the fear of Yah. Okay, if we go down, I'll start in verse 12, and actually this is wisdom talking here. It says, I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge and discretion. The fear of Yah is to hate evil. Okay, so she actually gives us the definition of what it means, the fear of Yah. And then you have the rest of these: anger, malice, envy. But all these spirits lead to hate, just as all these spirits lead to love. Okay? And so that's another reason that Paul's talking about the fruits of the Ruach. Okay, the fruit of the Spirit. And then he's naming off all these different spirits, right? Because those kind of spirits also abide in the Most High. So when they see King Yeshua in you, they're attracted to that. I hope that made sense. It's just a short lesson, live in your weakness, family. Okay, live in your weakness, because that's where you are strong. And really, that's where he is strong in us. Okay? And this goes back to the way that the world lives and moves. Okay? People of this world heavily rely on their five senses. Okay? Touch, smell, sight, hearing, and taste. Okay? So those are very physical tangibles, right? But really, the majority of the things that's going on is in the world that we can't see, is in the unseen world. Okay? There is only a little bit of what we can see, and there is so much more of what we cannot. So if you're only living according to those five senses, mostly, right? Then there's just so much that you're going to end up missing. Okay? So that's how you end up relying, over here on this side. But we need to live in our weakness and understand that the invisible one, the one that we cannot see, is the one who lives in us over here. Okay? And then the Ruach guides us as we seek Father Yah. Then the Ruach actually teaches us, right? And helps us understand his word. All right, family, that's about it for today. I just wanted to just make this short. Be sure to continue to live in your weakness. Okay? In our weakness, that's when he works. He works through us. When we come over here into our strength, he allows us, but he's not going to come over with us, right? This is where he lives, okay? And he's not King Yeshua is not forceful, okay? So if you want to come over here, he's going to let you, but he's just going to stay over here. So be careful with yourself and be watchful about what's going on, family, okay, in the world, because a lot's going on right now. All praises to the Most High Yah and to the Lion of Yahudah. Peace and love, family.